Hello, and welcome to the SSRG Podcast. Alright, so we're going to be doing things a little bit different this time around, because we have a whole bunch of stuff coming around in this week and in the past week. So I think the first change we're going to do is remove any background music, background noise, or whatever, because I feel like having that is too much of a distraction for myself. So I would like to just focus on talking about stuff related to the game. But anyways, back to the introduction. So hello, my name is Jamie, SSRG Image, SSRG.image on Instagram, and YouTube, Jamie, space, dash, space, all caps, SSRG, space, lowercase, image with a J. And in SuperStar SMTOWN, SuperStar JYPNATION, SuperStar BTS, and SuperStar PLEDIS, all of those games, I am named Image. IMAJE. So, I have played the SuperStar rhythm games for quite some time. I believe over 2 years now. So I've played SM and JYP for over 2 years, and I've played BTS and PLEDIS since launch, since release. And special news this week, we're gonna do SuperStar rhythm games, SuperStar Starship, but we'll talk about that later. So first things first, we will be talking about SuperStar SMTOWN. So, I did not do an episode last week because it felt like all the fun stuff would be leading up into this week, and I would say I was right, so good for me. So, I think the first thing to talk about would be all of the field day stuff. So all of the 4 games have field day. SuperStar field day. So I'm going to try to open up one of these event pages and try to find it. Yes, here we go. So the SuperStar field day, you have these 5 missions. They go up from increasing difficulty from left to right. So track and field has like normal cards, normal plays. Okay, we'll just go off of like the game mode plays, okay? So track and field would have 10 normal mode plays. Rhythm gymnastics would have normal and hard mode plays. Football would have hard mode plays. No. Football would be girl group and female soloist plays. Archery would have male groups and male soloist plays, hard mode plays, and then bowling would have hard mode 3 stars. So, all of those. And then the special event. So the special event is a very secret event that is probably the thing that is keeping most people back from completing this event, which is obtaining R cards. Now, obtaining R cards is not that bad in SM and JYP because you have R card selectors. And in PLEDIS, you'll have PCP 30s, which if you save your bowling PCP 30 reward, that one should be kind of simple. And then with the end of the month, last month, that one should let you be a little bit more luckier. And I think the one that's having the most hard time would be BTS. However, there is some other stuff going on that we'll be talking about once I get to that game. So that should make that event easier. But overall, field day is like, it's something to do, which is good. It's always nice to have something to do. Otherwise, you're just kind of waiting for the next big update. And this is a nice medium-sized update for things to work out on. So that is a quick general review of everything related to field day. So to the actual updates. So at the beginning of this week, we had SuperStar SMTOWN update with Chen's solo comeback, his second mini album. It's called Dear My Dear, and the title track is called 우리 어떻게 할까요? Which means, no, that doesn't mean, it might be, but the English title is Shall We? And so, the limited edition theme right here, it is special because there is no A card purchase available in the store. It's only R card purchases for 300 diamonds for one R card. However, they do have a special normal card pack 30 where Chen's limited edition theme is available and possible to drop, albeit the incredibly low chances with all of the themes available in SuperStar SMTOWN anyways. So, I guess on the bright side, okay, so A normal card pack 30 is 300 RP, like 300 no 30,000 RP, and the limited edition pack for Chen, that is 35,000 RP. So you're paying 5,000 RP more than the standard for the chance of getting that limited edition theme. So a lot of people have, whenever a limited edition theme came out, a lot of people were talking about how they did not like the fact that that the cards were only available through diamonds. And sometimes, if they're nice, it'll be available through like missions or something. But most of the time, they're only available through diamonds. And so it just feels very like you can play the game, but unless you actually like saved a ton over a year, or you actually spend money to buy diamonds, you will not have enough diamonds to actually purchase a limited or collect a limited edition theme. So this is Dalcom's way of bringing back RP obtainable limited edition themes, which is kind of fair with the direction they're going, but it's still nowhere near its comparison to how things were in the past, where limited edition cards were available for 30,000 RP for a C card of that LE theme. So that one was a lot more fun. But Dalcom money, and of course these business practices are what let them release their new game. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, so so that is Chen, and so there's also an album code. Just like hang around the subreddits or Instagram, you'll probably see it from someone who's posted it. That will have a limited edition B card that comes straight from the album, and so this is Chen's second theme, and like the discussion towards EXO heading towards military means that there probably won't be an entire EXO comeback. We're still waiting for when Baekhyun came back, when EXO SC came back, and when Chen had a solo release. Like everyone was kind of like wondering about how DalcomSoft is going to bring EXO into a limited edition, or how it's possible for them to sell EXO as a limited edition theme. So like with Chen in the second comeback, I guess this is one way to bring the LE theme, and I don't think Baekhyun is gonna get one until his military enlistment. So they're probably going to release a limited edition theme during Christmas or something for him. Like, I feel like they're gonna update Betcha, because that is a really good song, and they're gonna update Betcha and put that on the limited edition scale somehow. I feel like they'll find some way to do it. Like, maybe they'll take like selfies, like selkas. I think that's what it's called in Korean. Hold on. Okay, so so like we have Halloween coming up and we have Christmas coming up. So, talking about what possibilities are available during that time. So, in the latter half of this week, we have Super M, Jopping, and there's also a BoA Premium Pack Chance sale, which resells her Christmas theme right before Christmas. Oh well. But yeah. So let's first talk about the thing that's easier to talk about. BoA's mission. BoA's mission event, which is like, honestly, it's really nice because you just clear these 4 songs. Doesn't even have to be 3-star clears. Clear these 4 songs, you get 40,000 RP on top of whatever RP you already get. And then if you're opening like any cards at all for like maybe Chen, for maybe the Super M event, it's actually really likely to complete these events. Like, I have already completed mission 2, which is the one where you have to obtain an S card and any card grade BoA card. Okay, so first of all, the BoA cards are not like B or A+. They can be C cards. That makes it super simple. And, the S through R cards, somehow, I was lucky enough to like get a vocal card, a dance card, a rhythm card, because there are actually quite a bit of BoA themes. So I managed to complete mission 2 without like devoting any resources into making like an S card selector or an R card selector to try to get these BoA cards. They just came through packs. It was really like, it was a very pleasant surprise. And just like Okay, so if you open enough normal card packs and you open enough premium card packs to get 7 BOA cards, you could use S card selectors, which, if you've completed the previous September double attendance bonus rewards event, then the 28-day reward should give you 2 S card selectors, which means that is 2 free S card selectors if you use it on BOA. And then you would only have to spend, 1,200 Dalcom coins? I think that's the price for an S card selector in the special store to get the third one. And then you have a premium pack 30. Like, it's a premium pack 30. It's like probably just fodder, but it's that thought that counts. And really, like, this is a really, really nice, like, fodder event. Because you got a whole bunch of this stuff, and then you got a whole bunch of this stuff. A cards are like, okay, it's like, basically the A cards are like, if you actually want to go for the mission all clear and get the BOA Live Tour 2019 hashtag Mood in Seoul concert ticket. If you really want to, you can go for it. So, yeah, BOA event is good. It's like completely, no qualms about it. On the other hand, JYPN has been updated, so the only good thing I have to say about this is like, hey, look, it's a normal theme. However, because it is a normal theme, that means that, it's this one. That means that they could have some ridiculous, this mission is actually ridiculous, like stupid. It's really dumb. Okay, so first of all, JYPN is like 2 minutes 18 seconds. It is a very long song by SSRG standards. So okay, so the first one is JYPN B card, which is seven times clear. The other one is JYPN B card times 2, so 2 of them, and that's 15 times clear. So 2 minutes 18 seconds times 15. Hold on. Wait, hold on. So 60. Okay, so 60, 120 plus 18, 178. Echo. What is 178 times 15? Echo. What is 2,670 divided by 60? $44.5 minutes of just playing JYPN. Like, yikes. And you get 3 B cards total. And then, like, it's a very hard song, in my opinion. It's not, like, impossible, but it's difficult to SP. Because you got so many different rap parts. Yeah. That is just my experience with it. So this is already off the bat not a very friendly, if you're not interested in the theme, it's not a very friendly event. So, then we move on to the rest of the missions, okay? Member Mission 1, Member Mission 2, Member Mission 3. Oh my god. So each and every single one of these. So this one is just a part 1. Like, obtain any card, 7 card, it's just a part 1. The one that truly matters is obtain member card 15. Okay? You have to obtain 15 of these Taemin cards. Like, okay, you can do a C card, but like, you see the difficulty of completing Chen, right? Like, Chen, 3 LE cards in the giant availability card pool of SuperStar SMTOWN. And so, 7 Super M cards available in the entirety of SuperStar SMTOWN. It's double the chance of Chen, sure. However, like 15, you have to get 15 of one of these member cards in order to even complete like half of these. Like the biggest part of these missions is just the 15, okay? Let alone like you have to get an R card. R card's like, sure, if you really want it, buy R card packages until you get it. Like, you can spend money on it, sure. But even if you spend money, there's no way you're going to spend enough money. Like, you're going to get 450 diamonds to get an R card and an A card of a random member of these 7 members. And, like, there are 7 members. If you want to clear all these... Okay, so let's talk about, like, okay, what do you do? What do you get if you actually do that? So, the mission all clears, right? So, the mission all clears for if you complete a member's mission set, you get a member goods set, which means you get a reflective slogan banner, a digital album, and an ART for that member. So that means that your reflective slogan banner is going to be of that member. Your ART is going to be of that member. And then you get a digital album. A digital album, not even like a physical album mailed to you. Okay. 15 cards, 15 dupes of one member gets you that. Sure. So here's the other thing about it. Super M Shop. K-pop. Okay. Where is it? Super M official. Let's go through here. Okay. Let's load through everything. Let's close this. Okay, so let's go to the store. See what goes on. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's do Beckon. Okay, sure. So how do I related products, ART, yeah, sure. Okay. So let's look at Beckun's store selection. Okay? Now we shopping. The SSRG, now we shopping, okay? So ART and reflective slogan banner. ART is $35. Reflective slogan banner is $20. And like if you so here on like the home shop, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, digital download is $5, like $4.99, $5. Okay, so but if you get a reflective slogan banner, it comes with a digital album, and if you get an ART, it comes with a digital album. So that means that 35 plus 20, okay, that's $55 for each of these rewards. Okay, so one member set is $55 worth. Okay. It's not worth it to get 15 of a member's cards, okay? Okay. So, then you have the all clear, the full set prize. So, that means that if you get all 15 cards for all 7 members, that is 105 cards, okay? You get every single member's slogan banner and every single member's like ART. Okay, so 55 times 7, 35 plus 350, $385. $385. You're not gonna get $385 like the chances of getting each member 15 times. Like, and that's just saying like, oh, if you get it 15 times, it's like, okay, even if you get like the last member 15 times, you probably get other members like 20 times. You'll probably have a member where you get like 23 versions of their card and you still have 14 of one member because there are 7 members and you have to like specifically complete all of them. Okay, so you do that, you get $385 worth of goods. Okay, but like how much have you really spent to get it? Have what you spent, if all the RP that you've put in, if all the super M drop-in theme packages that you bought, is it worth a $385? Probably not. Like, you can probably, if you really want every single member's ART and every single member's reflective slogan banner, you can just go buy it yourself. It's fine. And then maybe if you don't even want the ART, like $20 for the slogan banner. So like, dude, that is what video happened about $140. $140, you get every single banner. It's fine. You don't even play this game. You just buy it yourself in the store. It's fine. Okay. And I'm sorry, if you say like, oh, you gotta include shipping. It's like the shipping, like, if you really want the goods, the shipping is always going to be the afterthought, okay? It's like DalcomSoft pays shipping. Come on. So really, this entire event, the only thing that matters with this event is the lenticular magnet set for world record ranking 1 through 10. And since Super M is really popular, it is very difficult in order to stay in the top 10. So like, this event is what you will do. Do what you will, okay? This is like a 10-day long event. There's going to be people who spend the entire 10 days grinding and then upgrading at the last day and trying to snipe people. Or there's going to be a whole bunch of people dumping all their RP in the first 4 days of this event, while the bonus for the album release is still hot. So they're going to do their best. Like, this is not a good event. It's very, 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 like, there's nothing you can do as a free player. Like, okay, you can 3-star clear the song 3 times and get 20,000 RP. Okay, just 3-star 3 times. Go for it. Or you can play Boa, and then you can get 40,000 RP in 12 plays. And it doesn't matter whether or not you 3-star it. It doesn't even matter if you play it on hard mode. It doesn't matter if you have to hit 1,200 super perfects. So like this week's event, if you care about Super M, you can't be in their event. If you don't care about Super M, you can play Boa, get good fodder. That's, it's fine. This is like, I feel like they purposely included Boa because they knew that what they were doing for Super M was incredibly impossible to complete. Incredibly difficult. So, Boa's this week. That's pretty much it. If you finish Boa's event, congratulations, you don't need to do anything else. So, maybe save your diamonds for next week when they have an actual regular event for Super Junior's comeback. By the way, listen to I Think I, because that is a really good song. Okay, the next album's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so that's all I have to say about SM. So, some good things, some bad things. Like, it's all about the development. And, so back to talk about the Chen Ellie theme. So, like, that means that, let's see, there was one EXO SE song left. I forgot which song it was. Hold on. EXO SC album. I feel like it's like, oh, come on. Track list. Help me out here. This is one life we young clear. Just Us 2. That's the song. Okay, Just Us 2 has yet to be updated. So that means that Just Us 2 might be the Halloween or Christmas Ellie theme for EXO-Ls this year. So, we still have Halloween and we still have Christmas and those limited edition themes that are needing to come out from DalcomSoft because they're gonna release them. Okay, doesn't matter who you are, what you think, they're gonna release them. Okay, so that's what's just gonna happen. And you know how DalcomSoft's gonna be. Like, okay, so that means for Halloween, I don't think they think it's too soon. If they really want to celebrate Halloween, that's probably gonna be the update next week. Like, Halloween and Christmas is always gonna have a Red Velvet theme. They're always gonna have some form of EXO theme, and they're always gonna have some form of NCT theme. Okay, so that means that they have to put Super M either in Halloween, unless they think it's too much of a rush, and they'll put Super M as Christmas, which it's whatever. So that means maybe Halloween they'll do Betcha. I think they'll do the Baekhyun Betcha Ellie theme, and then they'll probably do Red Velvet Festival Day 3 Halloween kind of theme, and something NCT related. Probably they'll find a song. Okay, they'll always find a song. Yeah, so that's the future of updates. I don't think they're gonna do Super Junior Ellie. I really don't. Like the new comeback, it's like, yeah, it's good. It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited for it, but they're not gonna do an Ellie theme. Like, they're only gonna do an Ellie theme if it's Christmas. Like, everything's Christmas. They could do like 4 Ellie themes for Christmas. I don't, it's done it before. They'll do it again. Okay. So enough talking about SM. Let's move on. So JYP, SuperStar JYP. Okay, so 7 Days Gift from Twice, the follow up to Twice's comeback. So they updated Rainbow, and then then I have a Twice Premium Pack Chance, and then Finding Twice event. So the first thing to note about the Twice Premium Pack Chance is that ever since they added Hot, like, really, this time the card packs are like not friendly at all. It's like they won't give you any. They really won't give you any like Ellie themes, honestly. The only the Ellie themes that they'll give you now is like, what is it, Fancy and Twice Lights. But like, I think everyone who was interested in a Twice Ellie theme has like completed a majority of Twice Lights. So even if you haven't completed it, that means that you have gone for it and completed like maybe 5 or 6 out of 7 members. Wait, no, what am I saying? 7 or 8 out of 9 members. So like, if you're missing a theme, go for it. But if you're like looking for like Twice Halloween or something, it's really not good. I've opened 3 of them, and like I think I want to say like a quarter of all my cards were Twice Hot. Like I feel like they only updated that theme in order to mess with this follow up Twice Premium Pack Chance. So like it's really not fun. Okay, it's not fun at all. Okay, so what are they gonna do with Twice? They're probably gonna keep updating songs next week. They'll probably have another song on the album to become the Halloween theme. They'll probably have like Love Foolish. I feel like Love Foolish is a very Halloween-esque kind of update kind of song. But there's also a Day 6 comeback coming up in the future, so more updates. So that means that JYP would have Day 6 and Stray Kids come back too. So Day 6, Stray Kids twice coming up. And I don't think GOT7 has any activities planned at the moment, so that's kind of tough luck for any Aga fans, Aga stans, Aga people. That sounded very derogatory. I didn't mean it like that. Just Aga fandom. Let's go with it. Okay. Okay. So there's not much to talk about in the Twice thing. Like, limited edition themes for Twice, but they got so many themes. Like, it's whatever. So it's really just like, what are they gonna do in the future? It's like, okay. So, here, let's skip this one for now. Talk about PLEDIS, because I'll talk about PLEDIS in like 2 minutes. Okay, ready? You finished SuperStar Field Day. Okay. Newest update. After 2 months of consecutive 17 updates? Like, yeah, I complained about 17, but that doesn't mean you get to come back with the last song on Newest's album. I'm pretty sure it's the last song, by the way. And like, I think Newest is gonna have a comeback on the 26th or something. So that means they're gonna get 2 updates this month, which is amazing because they haven't had an update for 2 months because they've been busy doing 17 hip hop and 17 vocal and 17 performance and then 17 the big group with LE themes and then like da 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 your poison. Okay, so like and a newest theme. Okay, cool, more newest theme. So we get Super 7 newest 15. Okay, sure. What about Pristin? Even though they disbanded, you can still update their songs. Like, okay, like it's not a contract termination. It is contract expiration and then not re-signing. That means that you still own their songs, and even if you don't have like a Pristin We Like theme, you could still have Pristin as some kind of theme. Like, okay, so what if like after all this, like SuperStar PLEDIS has been planning for like a Halloween. Okay, so like I keep mentioning Halloween and I keep mentioning Christmas because we're at the end of this year, and every single year they will have a Halloween LE, and they'll have some kind of big Thanksgiving resource gaining event, and then they'll have Christmas LE. That's like the bread and butter of holiday season. Okay, so like every single year it doesn't. Okay, so every single year for DalcomSoft, all right? So September is Chuseok. That means you have resources. Okay, cool. And then every October, at the end of the month, will be Halloween. That means they sell LE themes. Okay. And then every November, that is Thanksgiving time. So that means they, more resource grinding. Okay. And that means at the end of the year, December, Christmas LE. Okay. And then they'll have like New Year's celebration or whatever. Okay. And then PLEDIS will have their anniversary event. Okay. And then BTS will have their anniversary event. Okay. And then in the middle of the year, you have SM and you'll have JYP in like, June and July? Something like that. May and July? I don't know the exact numbers from the top of my head, but, Okay. So currently, all of the updates we're having right now is going to be talking about, like, what are they going to be planning for the upcoming weeks? Because that whatever they're doing now, it means that they have to hold back a little just so all the fans, all the SuperStar rhythm game players will be able to, if they're interested, complete, they're trying to entice these players to get these, get limited edition themes. But they're doing so many LE resales and they're doing like stagnant kind of updates. I want to say like stagnant. It was just like nothing too interesting, okay? It's like, yeah, the BOA event is like resources, but then what about like, ever heard of food truck in SMTOWN? Sure, Okay. So, yeah. All this means is that they're not gonna do another newest update until their comeback. Like, honestly. Because that means they're just gonna be updating, like... They're gonna be, like, okay, next 3 weeks. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Here is my prediction. Let me just... Okay, 17... an ode... performance. Okay, so the performance, they get... What, 247? Is that it? I don't know. Okay, album track. Okay, so I know Back It Up is definitely the hip hop unit. Okay. Gosh. Do I go here? Hold on. I should probably research this a little bit. Oh no, advertisements. Oh god. Okay. Lie again, that's not it. Okay, so Network Love and 247, maybe? Joshua okay, performance. And then wait, 247 is also performance? Wait, what? Oh, this isn't the performance because Vern is on there. Okay, not Network Love. So what? Second Life? Is that vocal? Okay. So, my prediction, okay? Next week's update. 17 hip hop. No wait, shoot, wrong one. 17 hip hop. Back It Up. Okay. Next week. Got this? Okay. Write it down. Quote me on this. Next week, 17 hip hop. And the week after, 17 vocal. Second Life. Okay. And the week after, 17 performance. 247. Okay, so done. We done. And then when newest comes back, we won't update their song until the week after because we always update 17 in this chronological order. So like it's even getting predictable at this point. And you know, how bad would it be if like during this time, okay, so what if my name is DalcomSoft, right? What if I don't release any themes? What if I just do some kind of play thing and I do some kind of like hip hop unit celebration thing, or like, you know, hip hop unit plays. Okay, that means you play like normal mode and hard mode. What if you do like, okay, so you do like 5 normal mode plays for like for Lean On Me, and then you do like 5 hard mode plays for Lean On Me, and then you do 5 normal mode plays for Chili, and you do 5 hard mode plays for Chili, and then you do 5 normal mode plays. No. 5 normal mode 3 stars for 247 and 10 normal mode 3 stars for 24/7. And for that entire event, your reward will be a PCP 30. Okay? Sounds good. And then they will repeat that once again. They will repeat that for they'll repeat that what is the thing? What's the thing going on in my mind? They'll repeat that for performance, and they'll repeat that for vocal. So now you got events for the next 3 weeks. Cool. And then Christmas comes along. And then you can use the concept photos for an ode and put them on each of the members and sell them as limited edition Christmas themes for each of the units. Wow, would you look at that? That is amazing. And since newest will have their comeback, you can have their comeback theme. Okay, release that, and then you do like, here's like the next 3 weeks you'll have 17 songs. Okay, cool. And then you'll have like the title track for the newest come back. It's like, okay, and then they have their second like still A-side track. Okay, and for their comeback album, it's like, okay. And then Christmas event, which lasts for like 3 weeks. So the Christmas event, that means you can sell these LE themes. You can sell these LE themes, one for each of the units for 17, and then you can also sell a limited edition theme for newest with more concept photos because they just came back. Oh my god, it's so amazing! Oh, let me work at DalcomSoft. Oh my god, this is amazing! Oh, this is a great idea, and it's gonna do so well because it's all it takes to like do SuperStar PLEDIS updates is to update 17 units and newest. So like, that's all it takes. That's honestly all it takes. Okay. Like, okay, honestly, like PLEDIS is, if you really like, even if you play newest, you're not gonna be playing this game much because it's 17 prioritized. It is number one. 90% of all updates from this day moving on is gonna be 17. Okay. They wouldn't create these subunits if it weren't 17. And plus, they still have like they have what? Busok Soon. Okay? So like they tried with that and it's a really hard song. Okay, good job. And then they created subunits. Okay. Good job. Good job, Dalcom. Okay. We just close all of these because that is, that is the state of SuperStar PLEDIS. Honestly, this game is going to go even more downhill when everyone goes from PLEDIS to STARSHIP, okay? Okay. So, speaking of STARSHIP, let's save that for last because let's talk about BTS first. Okay, so BTS. All right, so what do we got in BTS? So we have, what was that thing from last week? Love Yourself Tear, The Truth Untold, verse 2. Easy to SP, but damn is it long. Okay. So, Superstar Field Day, cool. And then, something surprising about the BTS update this week is that they have the 100 shop, which I think, it's not really celebrating anything. It just exists. Yesterday, there was Prism Card Pack 5, which is amazing for 100 diamonds. That is way cheaper than the best ratio that they have for the previous card pack, Prism Card Pack 20 sale, which was like 16, wait. No, it was like 26 to 28 diamonds per card. And for this sale, well, you only get one. So 100 diamonds for 5 Prism packs. 5 Prism card pack. There you go, that's the word. So 100 diamonds for that. That means 20 diamonds for 1 Prism card. So it's good if you want prisms. And then today they have three Prism A cards for 100 diamonds. So I can only assume that tomorrow they'll have like 2 Prism S cards for 100 diamonds. But they probably won't do that. They'll probably only do 1 Prism S card for 100 diamonds tomorrow. So today also sold 2 R cards for 100 diamonds. So that could help you finish the Field Day special bonus event. Cool. Everything's cool. All right. Cool. And so, this week is also the Dark and Wild Danger verse 2. The song is not easy though. It's not all perfect at all. It's kind of okay. What else is there to do in BTS? Nothing much, cause like the Field Day event is not worth like pouring your heart and soul into spending diamonds to try to get that R card. You can kind of. Okay, so like, if you don't grind, if you only play these games in order to buy stuff in the store, 100 shop is a really good source. Okay, so that means that next week they're going to be updating on Monday. Today is 4th. Oh yeah, okay, Monday. Okay. So that means that they're gonna have an early week update. Because, what, on the 10th? 14th? I don't know BTS member's birthday from the top of my head. I'm sorry. I can just Google it here. BTS Park Jimin birthday. What do we got? 13th. That was my second guess. It was not. So 13th would be his birthday. So that means they would have the 7th as the update. And then it would go on to the 13th. Happy birthday to you, Jimin! Happy birthday! Okay, so that means that another birthday event. So we have RMs, we have Jungkook's. The only thing that I would say about maybe it could or could not happen with Jimin is the requirement to get a heart, because they changed that immediately for RM. There was also this whole fiasco about like hacking, not really hacking, exploiting the heart gains. So like, I don't think they really did anything to anyone who may or may not have been caught cheating in or using exploits. Sure. Sorry. I'm dying. Hold on. So, I don't think they did anything with anyone who may or may not have been caught using exploits using on Jungkook's birthday event. However, RM's man. So RM's birthday had like so 10 winners for the special limited edition theme prison profile picture. Okay. 2 days after, more or less, they updated the winners list. So that means that top 10, right? 4 of them got cut out. They got basically removed from the winners list, and then 4 new people got brought up. So that means there was some kind of exploit that these people were using. There was a user called Get Cool who reached 3rd place with some you have to have a crazy high amount of hearts to like get 3rd place anyways. However, they had 0 plays, and they had they had 0 plays, and their they didn't have a highest score because they had 0 plays. They were clearly using exploits, and so they did remove him. But turns out there were actually 3 other people on that winners list who were also using exploits, who were also removed. So like, these people who were cheating, right? I don't care about if you play the game and you're like, wow, I grinded so hard to get all these hearts, and then you use an exploit in order to get even higher. Okay, so like, you grind. There are people in the top 10 who grind like constantly, use their headphones, use emeralds to buy more headphones, try to get as much as they can in a single day in order to get hearts for RM. People who like set up timers every 3 hours and wake up in the middle of their sleep in order to tap RM or 3 times for the hearts, right? Because every little bit counts because you're competing against every single other person in the player base. And then you have these people who come in and be like, wow, I worked so hard. Now I'm in the top 10. And then DalcomSoft does something. Okay, so first of all, I think that the entire exploiting situation, the entire cheating situation, I think that it's like terrible for DalcomSoft because like they're in the middle of their Chuseok. They're in the middle of their Chuseok vacation. So they stepped away from the office for a weekend, but that was the same weekend where everyone was, it was RM's birthday. And then also went into the weekend. So that means everyone was just working on it, right? So if that was the time people were exploiting, okay. If people were sending reports during that time, okay. And then ARM's birthday ended, and then DalcomSoft is like, okay, let's see, top 10 leaderboard, there we go, boom, 10 winners. But then they didn't check anyone. They didn't check for they didn't check for authenticity before it happened. For some reason, even though they feel like they should, okay? Like, people who would spend money to get, like, okay, just think about it. People who spend diamonds to get packs to spend on the birthday because they love RM that much, okay. They love Kim Namjoon that much, okay. So that means that they disregarded all those people, and then they just gave out 10 of these limited edition profile pictures out, okay. And then after it happened, everyone's like, dude, why is this guy with 0 plays? No one knows who he is. No one can find him on any leaderboards, okay? And then, like, he's a winner with 0 plays? That means he had to spend money, but even if he didn't spend money, there's still, like, no fathomable way of him doing it, because that means he would need to spend, like, $10,000 US dollars in order to get enough diamonds for all this. It doesn't make sense. And you still gave him that card. Like, okay? And when they fixed it without saying a word. Like, they didn't make a re-announcement. They just updated the winners page very silently. So, if you paid attention to it, you would know. If you didn't pay attention, you wouldn't know. So, it's like, what happened? Like, at least be a little bit more clear about how you're operating these events. And I think overall for all these things, the worst part are the people who won, right? Who won the profile picture. They're like, yay! I love RM. I love grinding for BTS. I love RM is my favorite. Stan RM, Stan Talon. Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, cool. And then they got caught cheating. And then DalcomSoft removed the only profile picture. And then they go, I don't know what happened. I don't know why they took it off. You don't know why they took him off? You don't know why they took him off? Okay, sure, whatever, okay. And like it happens like on the first, like even during the Jungkook event, they're on the first day. There was a person who like shot to the top, and no one knows who they were, right? And someone found them, and it turns out they only had like, okay, not saying that like if you're a bad player or if you're a bad player you can't get it, but she didn't have enough plays. She had no plays, and then during the Jungkook event, the only way you could actually get all that stuff was in order to get Jungkook beat map notes. Or like you have a whole bunch of Jungkook cards saved up, and you just like boom, boom, boom. You gotta upgrade all of these, and you gotta power up to 8 cards. It's like okay, sure, but not that player because their highest card was like it's just like specifically that player is like, who are you, right? And people start questioning them, and then they slowly went from like second place all the way down and down and down. And no one saw them again until the beginning of the ARM event. So that means this person had that exploit discovered during the Jungkook event, and then somehow this exploit spread. News of it, of how to do it, how to abuse it, how to, affect it in the future events. ARM's event, which is right after Jungkook's event. So that means that the exploit that was found during Jungkook's event, because there was like virtually no time in between, there was no time for DalcomSoft in order to fix it, like find it or fix it or like get knowledge of what it was, and then like actually prevent it because they had no time in order to redo the system. For whatever reason, okay? So that means that the ARM event, there were 4 people who were cheating who managed to get in the top 10. And then, like, these people who cheated during the event, who used their hearts, they used their hearts to get Prism Card Pack 5. They used their hearts to get, premium card packs, member prisms, RP, okay? And then all you did in order to revert these exploit abusers was take away their profile picture. What about like them cheating, them getting the resources, and them still keeping those reasons? Like, I know it's like really hard in order to get it, but like, not even like a ban. Like, I'm not saying like a permanent ban, maybe like a 7-day ban, because you're still exploiting things in order to like make your account bigger. And even if you ban them for 7 days, what is that going to do? They already got all the prims that they wanted. They got all the RP that they wanted, and they're living at a much higher progression of their account. You ban them for 7 days, it's not going to do anything because 7 days does not determine whether or not you get those like 35 prisms you can get across a week. It is like the actual event, and there's nothing you did to revert them besides revert the winners. Like, and the 4 people who were moved from the leaderboard, we only know about those 4 being like exploiting enough in order to reach the top 10, and then afterwards there's undoubtedly going to be like hundreds of people who use that exploit, but they probably didn't want to abuse it enough to get in the top 10 to gain attention to themselves. Like, okay, so these 100 people, there are hundreds of people out there who knew about the exploit, got all the hearts that they wanted, and then used them on Prism card packs and getting these Prism card packs and RP and all these resources and everything, and they're getting away scot-free because there's no way for DalcomSoft to remedy the situation in a very logical way. So that is the tragedy, that's the travesty, that is the disaster of the birthday event. And I hope that when Jimin's event comes around next week, next update, they fix this problem. Because if I see those same names shoot up to the top in the first 2 days, I'm gonna get angry because that means nothing is happening for these events. Like, there is absolutely nothing done until like, oh, sorry, you weren't supposed to get this. Let me just take that back. It's like, okay, that's fine. I'm cool. Here you go. I still got everything else because this is how these events go. That's too much talking about the future. So anyways, yeah, let's talk about this another time. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's talk about one more thing. What would Jimin's birthday... Okay, let's talk about something more happy. What is Jimin's birthday song gonna be? I think it would be Live Verse 2, because okay, so Serendipity is a very long song. Unless they do like Serendipity full version verse 2 and add that to Love Yourself Answer, that is too convoluted of a thing. Honestly, just do Live Verse 2, it's fine. Yeah. Oh my god, a SuperStar ship! SuperStar Starship. Okay, so SuperStar Starship, DalcomSoft's fifth music entertainment company game. They be growing fast. 5 years of SMTOWN, 3 years of JYPNATION, coming up on 2 years of BTS, coming up on 1 year of PLEDIS. Before 2 years of BTS, before 1 year of PLEDIS, they're already releasing SuperStar Starship. And I am super excited for it. I am so happy because the SuperStar Starship is a much better company in order to make a music game, rhythm game out of, compared to PLEDIS. Because PLEDIS, when it came out, everyone was like, 17. And New East, who just came back, Minhyun just came back from 101, and then, Becco, JR, and Ren. Yeah.
I don't know that one.
That scared me. Okay. So Kang Dong-ho. God, I forgot. What was it? JR? JR's name is like Kim Jong-hyun, I think. And then Ren is I know this. I don't know this. Choi Min-gi. I think. Choi Min-gi? I have to know. Newest Ren name. Cho! Okay. Anyways, for useless celebration, we're talking about Starship right now. So 101 and Produce 101 end. Going into, Minhyun rejoining Newest W. So now we have Newest W and Newest. Okay, 17, big group, but 13 members. Holy crap, that is a lot of cards to upgrade. Remember when, Super Junior was 11 members? Sorry, Kangen. Okay, so Super Junior had 11 members, now they have 10. Everyone's like, oh wow, this group is so big. This is really difficult to upgrade. How about we do 13? And that's what 17 is. And there's probably never going to be any scandals for 17 members, so any of them are going to leave. So that means that 17 is undoubtedly going to be the biggest group. Okay. So Superstar not yet. Superstar PLEDIS, when that game got released, it was essentially just Pristin, 17, New East. Okay. So that means after school is yikes, okay? We'll just leave it at that. And then Orange Caramel is also yikes. Bumzu, no one knows who he is, sorry. Reina, it's okay, because she was after school, Orange Caramel, Reina. Okay, so it's she is her, okay. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Pristin and Pristin W, okay. So we all know how Pristin turned out. Let's not talk about that. Sucks to be them. Okay, so besides that, and besides the creation of all these 17 subunits, I think SuperStar Starship is gonna be a much more music, entertainment, all these artist-friendly game. Okay, so obviously the flagship of this game is going to be Monster X, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's only going to be Monster X and two other groups, okay? They got K-Will, Sistar, Soyu, Boyfriend, Mad Clown, Junggi-go, Monster X, Yo Sung-woo, WJSN, Jung Se-woon, and Mind You. So, if we go off the logic of Produce 101 and 101 ending, to hype the release of Superstar PLEDIS, the fact that Jung Se-woon, number 12 on Produce 101, mind you, wait, that's his name. Okay. Number 12, and he gets his solo debut, and he has all these solo albums, and now he's getting his own game. Not his own game, but he's getting his own songs in his music entertainment company's game. There's gonna be so many people excited for Jung Se-woon. I am one of them. Holy crap. Okay, but all these others. Okay, so the Sistar situation compared to After School. So After School, a lot of people say mistreatment. Okay, and Orange Caramel. Okay, it's Lizzie leave. Okay, graduating, whatever. But Sistar is a much healthier disbandment because everything was a contract expiration. That means there was nothing any controversy with any of the members. So the 4 SSTAR members are all going to be in this game without a doubt. There's not going to be like Orange Caramel, but with 2 members, so 4 cards instead of like 3 members. Okay, so like, but SSTAR is like essentially going to be all 4 members because I don't think there's any issue with having the members who left the entertainment company. So like SSTAR is definitely the big name because dude, you can have SSTAR, you can have SSTAR 19, and you can have a Hyolyn solo group. That means we're gonna get like Touch My Body, oh my god, and you can have I Swear, oh my god. And then from SSTAR 19, you got My Boy, which honestly, sorry if I offend anyone, but that is the only song I know because it's just that good. And oh my god, those, that dance. Okay, I should not have done that, sorry. But Boyfriend, very old, very iconic, like most people's like pre-BTS favorite boy band group. Okay, Mad Clown, oh my god, his songs, oh my god, his rap, oh my god. Okay, like Fire. It's like that's like how he raps. It's like how you gonna tap that? Oh my god. K Will. Oh my god. Also OSTs. And then okay. Jungkook. I love his R&B. Like I don't think. Okay. Let's R&B. Okay. Soyu. She has more songs than Reina. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. So if you take Starship and you compare them to PLEDIS, all these artists are better than the ones present. Like the potential. I'm not gonna say that they are factually or like their music is better or anything, but like in terms of the potential of what can be updated to this game. Because I do not want another situation where you have 17 breaking off into 3 subunits and then like no other artist gets updated, okay? I don't want that situation to happen again because that's what's making PLEDIS very difficult to play right now. So all these artists, they have so much potential and then like majority of them are active. Like, oh my god, that means you can actually like have potential more releases for them in the future, and it's not just like waiting for another 17 album or waiting for another New East album. It's amazing. So Jungkook, I love his R&B. Okay, Soyu, she's yeah. So like I said, she has more songs than Reina. Okay, just listen to me. Okay, so Reina, yeah. Soyu, yeah. Okay? Okay. So Soyu, she's got much good songs, alright? And then I think the most iconic song from my point of view is I forgot the song that she did with Jungkook. Okay, so the thing about all these artists is that they all have actual iconic songs. And then like not saying that After School or like Orange After School and Orange came out, they also have iconic songs, yes, of course, but like they're in a much healthier state to actually have solid game updates. That's all I'm saying. Like it's like Bumsu doesn't have iconic songs. I'm sorry. He doesn't, okay? Oh boy, okay, so like yeah. And of course Monster X. Let's talk about Monster X. Their song's gonna be so like they're gonna be the most popular group in the game, but their song's gonna be like definitely gonna be the most difficult songs in the game. Like, dude, Beautiful. Oh, Beautiful is gonna be so fun to play. And then people are gonna be like Alligator and gonna do like Shootout. That's like, oh my god, they're gonna have so many fun songs to play. All right, I'm just imagining the Beautiful is like da 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 da. Okay, and then WJSN. What they have 12 members? Hold on, WJSN members. One of the 12. Oh, I was right. They have 12 members. Okay, so they're going to be bigger than Pristin, smaller than 17, but they're gonna fit in that 12 card group. So we don't have a game with 12 cards yet, like with the 12 card group yet. So like they're going to be the first, and this is gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be new about this game. Because hopefully WJSN will get solid girl group updates. Because Pristin, we got We Like. No, wait, no. No, we didn't get We Like. We got Like, right? Pristin Like. No, not this one. It's like da 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 da. Whatever that was. Can't find it right now. No, it's not We Like. Okay, so I thought it was like. Okay, so I thought it was. Okay, so you got one word, right? So you got the title track We Like, right? and I knew it was one word from the title track, and I thought it was like, but it turns out it was we. We would like to play Nintendo. Okay, no. So so the only update that they did for Priston was we. But they have two major title tracks. You got one of them, good job. What about the second one? The second one that everyone loves, okay? It's like whatever. A little bit too late to be talking about Priston. Like, the day that it comes, I will be fanboying all over it, but that day's not here, so. Okay, so anyways, WJSN, what is it? Secret, right? That's what it's called. Da 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 da. And then Jung Se-woon, I already love him so much. And then Yo Sung-woo, I don't know who he is. Sorry. Mind you, I don't know who he is. Sorry, but like, just for me personally, like, all these, I know these names, and I don't know who Bumzu is. Like, come on. Oh my god, so many. Okay, there's so much going on. All right, so this thing also states that there's going to be a SuperStar League, even though if we look at these pictures. Okay, so if we look at these pictures, oh god, I'm not here. Hold on. Okay, so god, hold on. I think I'm doing this right. Okay, we'll just go back here. Okay, so if you look at these pictures, yes. So this one right here, it has monthly score challenge, because that means that, oh god, why is this so slow? Oh no, I need a scroll bar. There's no scroll bar. Oh, okay, we'll just spend a year and a half doing this. I should have went the other way around. Okay, so the world records right here. They're having the new world record system that JYPNATION has. So already off the bat, that is some system from like some of the update systems that they want to have in their games to already be placed into this game. So first thing I think of is that in the beginning of the game, once launch happens, no one's gonna know who the hell is like actually going for what until they reach the 4 million, the 5 million score thresholds. It's gonna be absolute confusion until it actually comes through. And I think that's what makes it more fun, because you never truly know how big the world is until like I'm gonna give it 2 months for world record boards to like start showing like, hey, you are rank 39 out of 160 or something like that. So it's gonna be a fun game. It's honestly gonna be really fun. So the world record ranking, I think, is also gonna be interesting, because I think that Monster X is definitely gonna have the most music updates. So that means everyone is going to rush, and then Monster X is also, obviously gonna be the biggest. It's what the flagship group. They're the main group that is gonna attract all these people. So Monster X, they're gonna have many people trying to get the world record. So first they had to get 5 million points. Second, they gotta get the world record. So, see, off the top of my mind, world record for any group that is around R51, I want to say. Maybe like R56 or something. Yeah, but seven members. I had 7 cars to try to race to R51 to 61. Okay. And then everyone's trying to hold on to get those 100 diamonds for each song world record at the end of the month. Oh boy. So if they do the system, okay, so there's actually already a release date for this. The release date is October 23rd. So that means that if they take the same system as JYPNATION, that means that in SuperStar JYP, their next world record reset is going to be December 31st. That means on the new year, January 1st, they're going to have the new world record, new world record ranking rewards given out, and then the reset. So that means that for this is a lot of talking. I just realized. Hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna try not to forget what I was gonna say. Okay, so that means that for that world record reset is also going to be on December 31st. So that means everyone's going to try to race to get 5 million within that time frame. And then we can already expect everyone to try to be the person who gets all those 100 diamonds and just hold on to them. And then try to just because the world record system is really fun, because this is incredibly snowbally. The difference between this game, so imagine if they did this for PLEDIS, all the people who race to the top in the beginning, they are already at such a strong advantage, especially if they went for like 17, who has like so many songs. So, like JYPNATION, imagine if you can full SP all those Twice songs, which has the most music updates in the game. Okay, that's there's a lot of diamonds right there. So imagine if you're an SM and you get XOM or XOK or Red Velvet and you full SP everything, which is difficult, but theoretically if you could. So many diamonds. So like, for example, T who has R99 across, I want to say like 12 groups, which is insane. I don't know. I just pulled up the number. It's a large amount of groups. It's more than a top 5. That's all I got to say. So all those groups and then world record, and then you get 1.4. No, hold on. What, he had 140 world records? That's 14,000 diamonds? Oh, okay. Like, it's super snowbally, honestly. You reach the top and then you gain these goals. Of course, there's a reward for being top, but then once you're at the top, it's like, let's keep going, you know? Let's try to, do world record for Monster X. What's next? Do world record for who's probably going to be the second biggest group. I don't know who could be the next biggest group. I feel like it should be WJSN, but hopefully they respect girl groups in SuperStar Starship. If it's not them, maybe K-Will, maybe Jung Se-woon, I would say. Anyways, so yeah, so there's gonna be the world record system, and then yeah, so you got these cards. So let's see, the ones we got are Boyfriend with Youngmin. Then you got WJSN for Dayoung, Subin, and Sean Yi. Then you have Dasom for Sistar. You got Wonho for Monster X. You got Junggigo for himself, K-Will for himself, Soyu for himself, and Jung Se-woon for himself. So this is already like a lot of little confirmations about, hey, they're gonna be in the game. Don't you worry about a thing. And then all these gameplays are like Monster X, and you got Monster X showing up and everything. Hey, alligator. So, talking about the game, the design is going to be based off of SuperStar PLEDIS. So, like, most of the functionality is going to be like that. But like I said, they're going to have the world record system. They're going to have an actual world record reward system. So they're taking that updated part of JYP and bringing it over. And they're most likely going to have that group member bonus. So you don't have to worry about, like, that kind of stuff. So, if they're also going to be basing it off of players, we can also assume that they're going to have the R50 Max card upgrading system instead of the R99 like SM and JYP has. So, that's also exciting to look forward to. Honestly, just like any new content that, a new game with so many new songs, it's always a very exciting time. So, like, even PLEDIS in its state that it is in right now, it's like, not saying it's like in a bad state, but it's not in an exciting state. Even when PLEDIS was released, that was a super exciting time, because when it was released, man, those servers were impossible to play on. Most people got in, got their names, and could not do anything afterwards. If you were lucky, you could get in, get your name, play a song, and then you get like kicked out because the service crashed. And the service crashed for like a good solid week. That was a really fun time. Yeah, so SuperStar Starship, super excited. Like, okay, and it's coming out on the 23rd. Like, oh my god, they just released information about this yesterday, and then it's like, hey, SuperStar Starship's a thing. By the way, it's coming out in like 3 weeks. I hope y'all are ready. It's like, oh, DalcomSoft, you're so nice. You're too nice to us. Oh, we're so blessed. Because PLEDIS, it was released, but then we didn't get anything until like 3 months. And I think they kind of just learned from that and just like, hey, we could just get so much more. Because I'm sure that they got like the 3 months. It felt like 2 months. I think it was 2 months. It felt like 3, but I think it was 2. So 2 months of SuperStar PLEDIS being announced. And then I was like, hey, newest teaser. Hey, 17 teaser. Of course, it's those two are the only 2 groups getting updated now, but like, yeah, so I was like, hey, come on, there's player download a new game, yeah, and then yeah, download a new game, and then they got released like after you can only rewatch those clips over and over again, and then we get like tidbits of like, hey, newest W, Gravity and Moon, hey, 17 Clap, those songs are gonna be in the game. So that's the only thing we got until the actual release, and then once you got the release, like, why are these songs that we saw in the teasers not in the games? Because they're not updated yet, buddy. Okay, cool. And then yeah, it's like when BTS got released. Where's War of Hormone? And it's like, where's BTS Go Go? It's like, those things happen. That's like, there's so many exciting things that always happen whenever a new game is released. Finding out which songs actually get added, which songs are not added yet, and be like, oh my god, they might do like a new theme update with this, or they might do some kind of event, or they might have this song come up during like a special time or whatever. Oh yeah, so also since it's based off of, since this is an updated system, they're definitely going to have bonuses. Okay, so that's gonna be super. There's so many things to keep track of. Like, oh my god. So yeah. Oh, I get super excited. Okay, so see you in like October 23rd. I'm gonna be talking about this game so much. This is gonna reignite my passion for everything. And honestly, I think most of the people are gonna like like the good thing about whenever a new entertainment company is released is that it brings so many new people into the Superstar games. So not only does it bring it doesn't Monster X and whether it be JSN and then Jung Se-woon, all these fans, bringing them into, because of SuperStar Starship, they download the game and they're like, hey, let's play SM2. And then when they play SM, they're like, TVXQ, who are they? I want to play some of their songs. Like, oh, Shiny, they have a lot of songs. I'm gonna try playing some of them. And or they like get to JYP and it's like, oh, JJ Project, let's play them. Or it's just like they go into BTS and be like, oh, now I know all these members' names. So like when you play one game and you bring more fan base into one game, they're more likely to be put into all these other games. Like they're gonna download and be like, hey, let's try this out. And then they're like, oh, I love their songs, and then they get interested. So like honestly, these games, like the entire idea of a new Superstar game is amazing, because just like if you think about it, the game is just songs and then pop 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 or ta 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 ta. It's very simple, and it's just like tap the blue notes and then hold the yellow ones, and then you can score a mini. It's like you can get, well, look at me, I full SP the song, and then you'd be like, oh, I can't full SP a song. How am I gonna win my weekly league? Oh, I don't know. I'll upgrade my cards from A grade to S grade. Or like I'll cards from S1 to S5, and then it's like, whoa, I'm scoring so many more points, and then the more you play, it's like I'm getting a little bit better. There's actual progression towards everything, and if you're too weak in SP for you to compete in your weekly league, you can either improve your gameplay ability or you can just upgrade your cards. Because like I think this game is very balanced in terms of skill versus investment. So of course, in time investment, you get more RP, and RP can upgrade your cards, but skill is also a time investment, and then that you get higher score bonuses. But you cannot succeed in this game if you are only good at tapping, and you cannot succeed in this game if you're only good at upgrading. So like, or if you're only good at time investment and upgrade your cards to R99, yeah, you'll score high, but if you can't play the game, if you can't 3-star songs, or if you can't get more than 90% SP on the song, you're not going to be scoring your maximum potential. And those people who can do both very well are the ones who will get world records and eventually get all the bonuses and score higher on weekly league and continue getting weekly rewards. So I think it's a very good balance of a game. So it's very friendly for everyone. It's a very simple. It's like you don't have like these rhythm games like I think the simplest one to compare to would be like Beat Evo YG. You don't have those games where it's just like, or just like, oh, you can have you can taps and hold, but you also have like tap anywhere on this bar, tap anywhere on this bar, and then you have like you have the center, because this one is just literally on the bottom, but the B of YG is like the entire circle. Okay, and then you have like these things you can hold, but you can't hold, and then you have things where you have to like papa, and this is a whole bunch more complicated things. This one's literally tap or hold. Like I think most people when they get into the tutorial, they like tap or hold. I got this, and then and then JYP is like brung 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 dun dun dun. Cheer up, baby, and then you get into the game. I think most other rhythm games is like, this note, you need to hold it. This note, you need to tap it. This note, you can either shift your thumb left or right. This note, you have to follow in the trail. This note, you have to double tap. This is like, it's so much complicated things. This one's just like, hey, tap, hold, and then that's it. It's a very simple game, and it's very easy to bring more people in. And this is just very good for Dalcom. Like, I just like, just so excited. It's a super exciting time. So yeah, this is a very long episode because there's just lots of things to talk about. So many things to talk about. And in the future, when more of SuperStar Starship gets released, I'm gonna have even more to talk about. Oh my god! So even though if I might be playing like PLEDIS less, and I'm gonna be playing PLEDIS less, I'm still gonna talk about it because honestly, just like progression of the game, development of the game. Like, will we ever see Kristen we like? Will we ever see another after school update? Will we ever see a fourth Reina song? It's like, wait, she is? Yeah, 4 songs. Wait. 4 songs? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Will she get another song? Simple as that. So yeah, that's all it is for these games. So like, this is seeing how they develop the game. And then like, what do they do? And you got anything fun in one game that can help, do something else in the other. So like, like when SuperStar SMTOWN updated with the PLEDIS updated with the field day event, people are like, oh my god, field day event. And then SMTOWN got updated. It's like, oh my god, that means JYP and BTS are also going to get a field day event. And what do you know? They both got it. So that means that, knowing stuff from one game can help you with the others. Yeah. That was like a lot of concepts to talk about in like this hour and a half video. Oh my god, I talked for an hour and a half. Oh, I had so many water breaks in the middle. Oh, okay. So, yeah, thank you for listening. If you listened to this whole thing through, oh my god, I hope you grinded all your headphones. No, then maybe okay. I hope that you're not too engrossed in, that's not the word. I hope you're not gone insane with how my mind works and how I talk and how all over the place I might be sometimes. I just have, so usually when I go into these shows, I talk about I have like an idea of what I want to talk about, and then and when I talk about it, sometimes I'll forget about it. So like, and then like halfway through when I'm like finished talking about a topic, I'd be like, oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about this. I didn't finish talking about it yet. So I'm just gonna jump back real quick and then finish everything and then move on. Hopefully it won't happen again. So I continue in this little back motion and never move forward onto the next game. But yeah. So yeah. SuperStar games as a whole, very fun, honestly. Like you just have friends. Just get friends off playing these games. Like it's very very fun. It's a game, okay? If you're not having fun playing a game, then try to find a different game that you can have fun playing, or don't play the game if you're not having fun. Like, yeah. So like, if you ever play a game and it's just like it's hurting you somehow, like maybe your thumbs are cramping too much, or maybe you're putting too much time and not getting enough sleep because you're playing these games, then maybe ease off of the gas a little, take a little more breaks in between, or try to take shorter and fewer sessions. But it's just a game. You just play it and enjoy it. So like, I enjoy playing it, so that's why I play it. Hey. And, I'm not going to enjoy playing PLEDIS. I won't be playing PLEDIS in the future. Okay. But, yeah. Yeah, so... yeah. If you have more ideas about what to talk about, even though I think I already have plenty of ideas I just come up with on my own, yeah. Then... if you have more ideas, then let me know about them. I'll try to incorporate them in the next episode. So yeah. So I try to make this a weekly thing, but sometimes, like, honestly, the bare minimum it's like every other week, and sometimes like I was waiting for, because Super M, was gonna do their debut, and they have like this whole marketing thing going on, so I knew that there was gonna be a second update this week, so I just had to wait until that happened. So that is my excuse for this week. So if you thought there was going to be an episode this week, take that. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see you next week. Next week we're gonna be talking about, let's see, what do we got? Yeah, so BTS update. Probably, if my PLEDIS suspicions are correct, got a hip hop 17 hip hop update, but not a theme update because they're gonna do limited edition themes for them. What do we have in SM? Super Junior and JYP. I don't think Day 6 and Stray Kids are coming back yet, so it's probably going to be, I'm going to assume it's going to be Breakthrough. I'm going to predict Okay, so predictions for next week's updates. SM is going to have Super Junior. That's a pretty clear prediction. And, Super Junior's title track. Super. And then SuperStar JYPNATION is going to have Twice Breakthrough Korean version because they love getting the Korean versions on there. Either it's going to be next week or it's going to be the last song that's updated on the album. And then SuperStar PLEDIS is going to be 17. What's the name of that song? 17 Back It Up. 17 Hip Hop Back It Up. And SuperStar BTS is going to be Wings Live Verse 2 for Jimin's birthday. Take that as my predictions, and we'll see what happens next week if I am completely correct about everything. And if I am, oh my god, I played too much to know exactly what the heck they're going to update. But yeah, so there you go. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week. I promise at the end of this, if you reach this end of the episode, at me on Discord, if you're part of the SSRG server, join the SSRG Discord server. Image #1101. I'll leave a invite link for the SSRG Discord server below. I should probably say that in the next. Okay, I'm going next week's episode. Also, at me. So first of all, at me if I don't upload an episode next week. Second thing, at me if I don't. Okay, so I'm also going to do an introduction, like a proper introduction next week. So at me if I don't. At me if I. What's the word? At me to do a proper introduction next week. Because I really need to get this more professional feeling, right? So, yeah. So the show, just trying my best. And, and also, if you think that talking with someone would be interesting, so it's not just me rambling on by myself and actually having discussion with someone else, even though discussions about SuperStar rhythm games is kind of because even though I have a lot of opinions, my opinions might not be the ones that you want to think about, and they might not be the ones that they might be biased one way or another. So maybe I feel good one week and be like, oh my god, everything's amazing, and sometimes I might feel bad and be like, oh my god, everything is terrible, which kind of felt like this week. Oh my god, everything is terrible. So we just hope everything's good next week. So so thank you for listening. I should probably figure out a way if I can upload this onto like Spotify? Nah, it's never gonna be on Spotify. I'm stupid. Or SoundCloud. The SoundCloud, you need like a pro account. That costs too much money. So it's probably just gonna stay on YouTube for the rest of my life. Yeah, so share with your friends. Thank you for listening to this whole thing while grinding. I hope you got through all your headphones. I hope you're not too bored at the end of this episode. Oh my god, so much hours of me talking. And so subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Instagram, SSRG, Instagram handle, SSRG.image, image with a J. And, so thank you for being here. So just someone being here and listening to everything I have to say. Oh my god, this is so long. How do you have the time to listen to everything? That's amazing. Okay. So thank you. And, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Have a great day, and I hope you full SP your entire weekly top 5 in any game that you play, even Japan versions. Thanks. I love you. 사랑해. 다이스키. 我爱你. 안녕. That's all I know. Te amo. There. That's the last one. Okay. I don't know French. I know jamais vu. That's not it. Okay, goodbay. Thank you for listening. Bum 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 bum. No outro music because I don't have that prepared. So dun 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 dun. Hey.